Good evening, I'm Felicia Lawrence. Thank you for joining us. Right now, U.S. Marshals are stepping up to clear out warrants for violent offenders in Indy. It's all part of a program called Operation North Star, and it's designed to get violent offenders off the streets and keep you safe. Tonight, Rachel Krause is in the newsroom to help break down what Operation North Star will do for Indianapolis.
Operation North Star is a warrant-based initiative between the U.S. Marshals, local and state law enforcement authorities. And they're adding extra resources to cities around the country, including Indianapolis, to try and curb gun violence over the summer. With the warm days of summer, often come increased violence, not just in Indy, but around the country. One of the ways the city is working to get ahead of that is by working with the U.S. Marshals Service as part of Operation North Star.
It's not a good thing for Indianapolis to be on the radar from the standpoint of violence, but it is from the standpoint that the Marshals Service is willing to come and help us out with getting some of these bad actors off the street.
To do that, Operation North Star is bringing in additional U.S. Marshals, partnering with city and state law enforcement, as well as increasing funding and resources to help them clear outstanding warrants for serious violent fugitives. This is the third time Operation North Star has included Indy. Ronald Davis, director of the U.S. Marshals Service, says taking action now is critical to keeping Indy safe over the summer.
There are times in which we want to surge, but we want to do so based on evidence, based on data, identifying that historically when crime may go up, and try to not just be reactive to violence reduction, but be kind of proactive and be preventative.
Davis says Operation North Star launched in Indy and around the country on June 5th, and already they've apprehended more than 800 people. But law enforcement and the marshals stress this push isn't about clearing a certain number of warrants, but simply finding the people causing crime and getting them off the streets.
We're trying to save lives. We know the toll that gun violence is taking on our communities, and we're going to do everything we can from a law enforcement perspective, to stop it. We know that arrests and prosecutions are never going to be the solution to any of our societal problems by themselves, but they're such an important tool to help make the public safer and to get those most immediate threats out of our community.
Marion County Sheriff Kerry Forstall says if someone has a warrant out for their arrest, his office has a program called Operation Safe Surrender. It allows the person to turn themselves in without an agency showing up unexpectedly. We've got that contact information on this story at WTHR.com.